What if I told you there's a world where blockchain isn't about fast money and hype trains? Instead, it's a powerful tool for real-world change, empowering billions of people with secure, sustainable technology. This isn't a futuristic fantasy. It's what's happening right now. No wild promises, just peer-reviewed science building the future. That, my friends, is Cardano. You've probably heard of it. The proof-of-stake pioneer quietly turning Africa into a new crypto continent. If you're tired of blockchain projects that promise the world but only deliver drama and crashes, then you're in the right place. Stick around, because in this deep dive, we are unpacking Cardano from the ground up. We'll explore the third-generation blockchain that is completely redefining decentralized applications and governance. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why 2025 is shaping up to be Cardano's era of explosion. Let's get into it. So, what exactly is Cardano? At its core, it's a proof-of-stake blockchain platform, launched back in 2017, specifically designed for scalability, sustainability, and security. It operates on a unique consensus mechanism called Ouroboros, which makes it incredibly energy efficient. Forget about the massive energy waste from mining. With Cardano, network participants, or stakers, are rewarded for helping to secure the network. It's a win-win. But it's more than just an efficient ledger. Cardano supports smart contracts through a language called Plutus, which enables developers to build secure decentralized applications, or dApps. Think about the possibilities: decentralized finance, verifiable digital identity solutions, and transparent supply chain tracking. It's a foundational, Layer 1 blockchain, and with upgrades like Hydra, it's set to massively boost its transaction speeds. As we speak, over 3,000 projects are building on Cardano, spanning everything from university credentials to agricultural finance. As we head into 2026, it's already securing over $230 million in total value locked within its decentralized finance ecosystem. Cardano isn't chasing fleeting trends. It's meticulously engineering a fairer, more accessible global economy. Cardano's story didn't just begin overnight. Its journey started back in 2015, founded by Charles Hoskinson, who you might know as one of the co-founders of Ethereum. Feeling frustrated by what he saw as a rushed, move fast and break things development culture, he envisioned a different path. He decided to build Cardano on a foundation of rigorous academic research. Every single piece of the architecture is backed by peer-reviewed papers, ensuring that every line of code can withstand the highest levels of scrutiny. The development has been methodical, unfolding in distinct eras. The Byron era, which launched the mainnet in 2017, focused on building a solid foundation. Then came Shelley in 2020, which introduced staking and true decentralization. The Goguin era brought smart contracts to life with the Alonzo hard fork in 2021, opening the floodgates for dApp development. Now, we are in the Basho era, which is all about optimizing for scale, while the upcoming Voltaire era will hand over the reins of governance entirely to the community. In fact, the Chang hard fork in 2024 has already enabled delegated representatives for voting. As 2025 progresses, the full rollout of Voltaire will make Cardano a truly self-sustaining, decentralized ecosystem. This isn't some flash in the pan. It's a decade-long blueprint methodically coming to life. All right, let's geek out for a minute on the incredible tech that powers Cardano's resilience. It all starts with Ouroboros. This consensus protocol splits time into epochs and slots. In each slot, a leader is randomly chosen to create the next block, based on how much ADA they have staked. This process is managed by over 3,000 independent stake pools run by operators around the globe. This incredible decentralization means there's no single point of failure. Then there's the Extended Unspent Transaction Output Model, or EUTXO. It's a bit technical, but essentially, it allows the network to track ownership of funds with extreme precision, preventing issues like double spending without the complex state tracking that bogs down other chains. And what about smart contracts? They're written in Plutus, which is based on the Haskell programming language. The beauty of this is that it allows for formal verification, meaning developers can use mathematical proofs to minimize bugs before the code is even deployed. It's all about security first. For scaling, Cardano has Hydra. Think of Hydra heads as parallel processing channels that can run alongside the main chain, theoretically enabling up to 1 million transactions per second. Plus, with sidechains and bridges, Cardano is built for interoperability, connecting to ecosystems like Ethereum and beyond. As we move through 2025, we are even expecting to see zero-knowledge rollups, which will add a layer of privacy without sacrificing speed. In short, the tech is rigorous, robust, and ready for real-world scale. But Cardano isn't just a fascinating theory, it's already transforming lives on the ground. Let's start with identity. In Ethiopia, the government is using Cardano to issue verifiable digital credentials for millions of students. This means no more forged papers, just secure, blockchain-backed educational records that students own for life. In Tanzania, it's being used by farmers to create transparent land registries, which helps reduce ownership disputes and unlocks access to loans. The decentralized finance ecosystem is also thriving. DEXs like MinSwap and SundaySwap are leading the charge with liquidity pools and yield farming opportunities on stable assets. By mid-2025, the total value locked in Cardano's decentralized finance space is projected to pass $230 million, showing consistent quarterly growth. We are also seeing real-world assets being tokenized, like coffee harvests in Colombia, which gives farmers direct access to global markets. And through partnerships like the one with World Mobile, Cardano is helping to bring internet connectivity and financial services to unbanked villages. Looking ahead, a major 2025 milestone will be interoperability with Bitcoin, which could unlock a staggering $1.6 trillion in liquidity for the Cardano ecosystem. From simplifying remittances in Africa to powering secure voting systems in democracies, Cardano is building the blockchain for the other 7 billion people. All right, let's talk about the money, the ADA token. The maximum supply is capped at 45 billion tokens, with about 36 billion currently in circulation. This means no surprise inflation, just a gradual and predictable release of reserves. But what can you do with ADA? Its primary utility is securing the network through staking, which currently earns you a solid 3 to 5% annual yield. ADA is also required to pay for transaction fees and, crucially, to participate in governance by voting on the future of the platform. As of late 2025, analysts are watching ADA's price action closely. With a market cap already over $20 billion and daily trading volumes topping $1 billion, many are targeting a $1 valuation by year-end. This optimism is driven by key governance unlocks and the wider adoption of the Hydra scaling solution. What's really interesting is that over 70% of the entire ADA supply is locked in staking, which shows incredible long-term conviction from the community. Plus, a portion of transaction fees are burned, adding a deflationary pressure to the token's economics. It's a system built for holders and participants, not just short-term speculators. Behind this incredible project is a global force of dedicated organizations and individuals. Charles Hoskinson leads Input Output Global, the research and engineering company building Cardano, with a clear vision for creating a more equitable world. The Cardano Foundation acts as a steward for the ecosystem, promoting adoption and partnerships. And Emergo is the venture arm, funding and accelerating new projects. The list of partners is impressive and spans continents. We are talking about New Balance using Cardano for authenticating NFT sneakers, Crest Finance building compliant stablecoins, and even the World Food Programme piloting aid distribution on the blockchain. The recently announced Bitcoin OS bridge will be a game changer, connecting Cardano directly to Bitcoin's massive liquidity. And the community. It's the lifeblood of the network. With over 4 million active wallets, it's a vibrant and growing movement. Project Catalyst, Cardano's decentralized innovation fund, distributes millions of dollars in funding to thousands of community-proposed ideas every year. Hackathons from Berlin to Nairobi are constantly sparking new waves of innovation. Of course, with any popular ecosystem, scams can lurk, so always do your own research and verify stake pools before delegating your ADA. This isn't just a company, it's a collective genius at work. Looking ahead, Cardano's 2025 roadmap is nothing short of transformative. The final phase of Voltaire will empower the community with full control over the treasury. That means ADA holders will directly vote on all platform upgrades and funding proposals. On the tech side, the Basho era will deliver Hydra 1.0, unlocking that million transactions per second potential. We'll also see new consensus mechanisms like Minotaur to boost cross-chain trust and Midgard rollups to slash costs for high-volume applications. There are even whispers of central bank digital currency pilots in Africa and the integration of AI-powered oracles for predictive markets. A key goal is to tokenize $10 billion in real-world assets on the platform. Experts predict a 5-fold surge in user adoption as these features come online. The biggest challenge? Making the user experience simple enough for the masses. But with its research-driven edge, Cardano is well-positioned to overcome this. If decentralized finance is destined to capture even 10% of global finance, ADA is set to lead the charge. Cardano isn't flashy. It's not about hype. It's foundational. In a world full of quick fixes and empty promises, Cardano is patiently building enduring systems designed to last for generations. If you believe in technology as a force for good, then Cardano is your foundation. So what can you do? Get involved. Stake your ADA, delegate to a community-run pool, and participate in Project Catalyst. What's your moonshot prediction for Cardano? Do you see ADA hitting $2 in 2026? Let me know in the comments below. If this video ignited your stake in the future of blockchain, give it a like. And be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the projects and people who are truly building the future. Stay researched, build sustainably, and I'll see you in the next one.